All right, hello everyone. Welcome to our second Mercer Minute. This is Jenna Hannon behind the camera. I'm entering our tasting room. This is the fabulous Claire, diligently working our lovely new sign. More tasting room loveliness. I'm gonna head out here and see if I can find a couple slacking Mercer Estate team members to have a little conversation about Merlot. And I happened to find two on the patio. These guys are, working hard. We're chatting about Merlot, possibly, for our Mercer Minute here.
What we're drinking.
Well, that's what they're drinking,
Yep.
so this will be good conversation. So introduce yourselves.
Okay, well, my name is Laura Bainter. I am new to Mercer. I am the new marketing assistant here. I'm very excited.
I'm Richard Hood. I'm also new. I've been here about a month, a little bit less time than Laura has under her belt.
Yeah.
But I came up from California. I was working in Sonoma most recently. So happy to be here. Happy to drink this great Merlot.
Definitely.
I think we should talk about it a little bit.
Yeah. Well, just a little bit of background about me. I am a native to Washington. In fact, to the valley here, Yakima Valley. And so it's kind of interesting to have the two perspectives when it comes to Merlot, with him being from California and me from Washington. So yeah, we're just kind of here discussing the difference. And what would you say is the main difference?
Well, you know, to be quite honest, before I came up to Washington, I wasn't too big of a fan of Merlot. I was always kind of a cab guy. I did work with Bordeaux red varietals at my previous job. But the Merlots that I dealt with in Sonoma and also other areas that I had worked previously tended to be a little bit light. You know, I thought of it more as a blender because it does add that mid palate, but the fruit intensity wasn't there. The body wasn't always completely there. It just seemed like a simpler version of cab. You know, the other delineation I saw in Sonoma was Merlot is really hard to get ripe. It's interesting that in Washington that's not the case. You get the full expression of ripeness. You get full flavors. You get a lot of body, a lot of intensity. I think with the fruit we're dealing with, we source from a couple different sub-AVAs. We source from Horse Heaven Hills, where we've got our Dead Canyon vineyards. Those are just coming online. That should be great. Looking very promising. Waluka Slope is another one, and Yakima. So in this blend, this is a 2007 blend, we got a little of a couple different things. I think Sagemore is probably the vineyard that's the most represented in this blend, but it's a fantastic wine and a great blend. If you taste it, you'll get a lot of that hallmark characteristic that I think kind of defines Washington Merlot, where you got a lot of that black cherry, kirsch, kind of all sorts of cherry going on. Little tobacco, a lot of complexity, some toastiness, chocolate. And who doesn't like chocolate-covered cherries?
Yeah.
So.
And isn't it funny that this valley is known for cherries?
Yep,
It is.
that is true.
Well, we
It
throw
really
a handful
is.
into the
Yeah.
bin, so
That's right.
don't tell
Big
anybody
cherries.
that. So
Awesome.
no, I think Merlot is fantastic, and it's one of the unique things about Washington State and the wine industry here, is that we've kind of been buffered from the say 5 years ago, the sideways phenomenon. After that, sales of Merlot tanked nationally. But that never really happened so much in Washington, and actually our sales are on the rise. And the reason is we produce great Merlot.
Yeah.
It is a standalone variety here, and it's also, in its own right, a great blender. That's one of the reasons that another unique quality of Washington State and wine here is that they do a lot of red blends. And that's unusual for a New World wine producer. You know, in France, that's the status quo. You're going to blend Cab, you're going to blend Petit Verdot, you're going to blend Merlot, depending on where you're at. But some of our best wines are blends, and the reason is because we produce great Merlot.
Yeah.
So
Agreed.
Yay. Well, sorry to interrupt the drinking.
No problem.
Just
We'll
fine.
get right back to it.
Yeah, I'll go get back to work and
And we'll get back to work as well.
okay. Well, thanks guys.
Thank
No
you.
problem.
Cheers.
And cheers.
Cheers.